Hey everybody,
I'm Will.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Sam, and we are
Working Title!
We're back for The Witcher Season 2, Episode 3.
What is lost?
It's never found.
I don't know. I don't think anything was lost.
My hopes and dreams. Guys, we are back. Last on...
Flight 815.
No.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
Nice, dude. Sick. Last on, we were at Carmoran. I forget how to say it. But we were there with the Witchers. We got a little weird sprite demon monster that attacked everyone.
Oh gosh,
What's that called in Skyrim?
Spriggans, yeah. We had a Spriggan and Jace form into one of our Witcher friends and attack the whole gang. And Yennefer and Frangilla and Francesca
Saw the Baba Yaga.
saw the
yeah, pretty much.
saw the triple demon elf, and
So confusing.
everybody learned something a little bit about themselves and their future and what they got going on. And Yennefer still doesn't have powers, so we're in the midst of trying to figure out what is going on with her. And that's about it. We're here.
She can't perform.
We out here.
Going through existential crisis like Tobey Maguire. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. Leave a comment down below what you thought of The Witcher Episode 3. If you're already caught up, don't spoil, because I know the show is all out by this point, so please, we appreciate it. If you want to see these a week in advance, check out Patreon. We got The Witcher. We got Full Metal Alchemist. AOT will be joining us soon, so prep for that, because we will have some Patreon treats for you as well, so keep your eyes out. Can't tell you what it is. And go check out the show on Netflix if you want to support them, because this is not a market substitute. We're gonna punch it.
Bow! Wind howling.
You think the subtitles are on?
Yeah, man. Breathing heavily. Cut them down. We're just trying to do a cool move. Learn the basics first.
Dude, 2 shows with wonderful animation. Take a break.
You need rest.
Yeet.
Anything else will have diminishing returns.
Facts.
Sir Laszlo, he protected me in Sintra, and he said less than perfect means death.
Death.
Your stomach's growling loud enough to wake the dead.
The dude who got shot on the horse?
Yeah.
Forgot about that,
Wonder
idiot.
makes for good sauce.
Also makes for shitty lunches.
What just happened?
You are safe here.
Sure about that?
Was it the Black Knight again?
She's gotta spill the beans at some point to him, like what she's experiencing vision-wise.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact she can scream and crack the earth.
Bro, that looks like that was made by the dwarves.
What's the difference between a witcher
Just saying.
and a heap of shit?
Airborne.
Well, you told me one then, you comedic
Fuck.
Damn.
Would you call a witcher with no brains?
Lambert?
Got him!
Okay, no sheets, buddy.
Nice. Not bad.
They are literally like siblings.
Pretty princess.
Leave it alone.
Why should I? He made his choice. Cost us a brother.
Oh, shut up. He betrayed you. He lied.
I'm betting this won't help us find what killed him.
Oh, I know what killed him.
Do tell. Do tell. Do tell. Please tell.
I mean, him. Come on, man. Like, why would you... How's that his fault? What would you have done, Lambert, in that situation? Like,
Wait, Geralt.
What the
Let's go. Sorrel's waiting for us.
Flashback.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm finished, mate. Arsehole.
Reminds me of hairstyles a little bit.
Oh,
ew.
Ew.
we gotta find the thing that did this to him. Wait, he already killed it, right? Did he kill the thing?
He killed him.
Thank you.
Okay.
But not what did it.
Don't thank me yet.
Remember they said it took you 6 hours to remember to use a flaming arrow?
Yeah.
Oh, it's his body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have found it by now.
We've got a lab full of alchemical compounds that can change day to fucking night.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Give up now.
What?
I'm not asking you to give up.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That's
God tier.
They're like extreme scientists, or at least they know how to do some stuff
They're alchemists.
outside of just killing.
They are alchemists in a way.
Where's Scar? We have a whole herd of people to kill. Whoa.
Where's this?
Marine,
Damn it.
Artuza.
Yunkai and Astapor.
This woman is so amazing. What's her name?
Tisea.
Tisea.
Yeah,
She's
I
so
think I like
fucking
Tisea
beautiful.
more than Yennefer, to be honest. I know that's a hot take, but
So beautiful.
Yennefer.
Oh, is this KIA?
I don't know.
I think so.
I wonder where Yennefer's ex is. I mean, he's still
Oh,
out
yeah,
and
that
about.
guy.
He's an archaeologist for Nilfgaard, right?
So tell us.
Yeah.
Oh. Guardian, exact. Did you absorb any insight into the
Because we told you. Nilfgaard's had
Where's that sick fuck?
about Nilfgaard's military
Stregobor.
strategy. A hunch
Swordsman.
that's saved. So we need to search elsewhere.
Yeah, I would help if I could. But I wasn't there to study Nilfgaard. I was there to study monoliths.
Yeah.
They hold the
How about that?
history of this continent.
Whoa.
And I think they hold our future too.
The future of those who go to hell. We'll be burying a lot more than 14 mages then.
13.
What?
Hey.
The girl
Yeah.
rolled in.
Aw.
But she doesn't have
Now
magic.
don't be a dick to each other for once.
Yeah.
Let's go. Alright, speaking of the sparrow, you know the full symbol of the Witcher? Is it supposed to be Yennefer, Ciri, and Geralt?
Yeah.
Because it's all their different symbols.
Yes, yes, yes.
No need. Except all the other
What
people
was
that died.
Artorius can feel his grasp on the leadership slipping, and Stregobor is
A fuckhead.
A fuckhead.
desperate.
I need to tell you something.
Let me speak first. You are a hero to me and many others,
But
but we need to let Vilgefortz carry the mantle of victory for now.
why?
You want me to lay low?
I need you to.
Why?
The evil magic.
Because you and Vilgefortz are making me play for their seats.
Oh my god.
We know it's dangerous, but this is not the time to be weak. It's the time to be strong.
Politics, politics, politics. I'd be like, get the fuck off me. Not gonna give me credit for saving the freaking world. What the hell is this place?
Well, whatever it was.
Imperial
it's been
City.
Laid low. Were those buildings? I couldn't tell if those buildings were still standing or
This is
destroyed.
clear from everywhere.
Ebony armor.
Yo!
A place of refuge. Where elves can be safe.
Prince Caspian armor.
Yeah.
Us will have never known a human to give up the kindness of his heart.
Yes, there's a cost. But if it saves our people, it's one I'm happy to pay.
You say that now.
Because I
Yeah.
stand inherent.
Ithlin the Spirit?
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, it was their ancestor that she saw. Not the real
Oh,
witch.
yeah.
Shit. Okay.
They
You
all
think
got
it was the
played.
actual thing, though?
It's all Yenna. It's all that.
They all got
witch
played.
that Yennefer-
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Come on, Ciri. Beat that scarecrow.
Almost.
Getting tired.
He's got a wooden sword.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you want?
Like, yeah, and she's also like 15 or whatever. So like, what?
It's better to be this way though, because she's gonna be facing Witcher enemies.
Somebody was watching them on a balcony.
I think it's just more Witchers watching the fort.
Freight's breaking out, princess.
Also, that's the most convincing green screen on a TV show I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Go on.
This guy's a dick. But I love it. She breaks a bone.
Geralt's gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, he's gonna beat
You're gonna break the same bone.
Got balance.
You were saying?
Look, I was being optimistic.
Still want to be a witcher?
Fuck yeah. Whoa.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, lake.
That was really cool.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are we looking at?
Now you can rest.
Damn, they carved it all off of him.
Maybe another conjunction will come along and change it all again. What you could have done differently.
You can't think like that, man.
I know.
You look different.
Dude. I ain't saying anything.
Steady.
I'm ready!
Oh, the water's perfect.
I knew from her dress
Oh, me too.
Coming off.
Me too.
That it was coming
too.
off.
Like,
No way.
I know what they're doing. I've
Yeah.
seen Game of Thrones. I mean, at least give me an invite or like something.
Exactly.
Don't want to watch this from afar.
Not yet.
She might be like
Injured.
or
Yeah.
You remember Falca?
No, get the fuck out.
yeah. Fuck you, Admiral Thrawn.
From your study.
Oh my gosh,
You
yeah.
know, she was a
This is so cool.
It's like a Daedric god.
She snorted
With a flame astronaut.
Yeah.
Her violence etched here. Fire.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
That was like Legolas's dad
Yes.
moment right there.
He's very powerful.
Surround wheel.
That is the only certainty on this continent, my boy,
History repeats itself.
is that no one is ever what they see.
With this show, yeah.
That's a fair point.
With this show, yeah. I don't really remember what injuries she got. I would have to watch the finale again.
She said
Like
she
she
got
got, like-
burned.
I feel like she got burned in like the gut. Like,
Yeah.
Just like they pressed her with fire. or
Yeah.
something.
Let's go, Sue!
Oh.
Damn, dude, that hit her right in the head.
Why don't you keep quiet?
Oh!
No, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm supporting her all the way.
Is that all you got, girl?
You better not.
That would have hurt so bad.
Hell yeah. It's not even like the mallet piece, it's just a freaking log.
Yeah.
Hitting you by itself is bad.
I mean, she's also probably like 110 pounds.
Easily.
Not
That
even.
hurts.
She get cut on the face? Yeah, she got blood
That's it,
dripping.
goes
Yeah.
double tap.
Nice try, princess. Admit it. You belong in a castle.
Shut up.
Next time I'm going to.
That dress is amazing.
Yennefer,
Oh, frick.
what are you doing down here?
Shifty motherfucker.
If those subtitles weren't there, I would have known that shifty stuff was happening. But he was saying something about, I'm gonna do it next time. So we're definitely keeping subtitles on forever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the show. He's growing a beard.
Is it that guy?
That's the guy.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the black knight.
Feather.
The Daedric man.
Myself, no.
No.
None whatsoever.
Damn.
You should have told me about you.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Alright, so Knife Dude was talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the Harry's idea?
What is it with men lurking about this place?
Oh, I startled you. So sorry.
Do not touch me.
I always pegged you as a pervert.
I'd never demean myself with the like of you. What's your blood?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hero of Sodom.
Heroes don't go mysteriously missing for a month after battle.
You know, it's telling that you don't understand such complex concepts as prisoners of war.
So, tell me how it felt
Oh.
to control fire.
Whoa.
What was it? Burn it all down? No?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
If you don't want to chat about your true intentions, I'll be forced to use a method your dear Tisea has grown so fond of.
Damn.
It's more like it.
Thank you, Tisea.
That was crazy.
Damn.
Wow.
I've told you once, and I'm not going to say it again.
Oh.
Stop showing off. Steady your legs and breathe, damn it. You're panting like a dying mammoth.
X Games. figure out a method? Jump in the middle, I'm telling you.
Fuck do you do that?
Oh, okay.
My.
Woo!
One of those is gonna break.
Indiana Jones. She's got this.
Don't get cocky, the Geralt's here. I feel like that bridge is gonna drop. Alright.
Swing with it. Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Do it. What a boss.
What's that show called? Like The Ultimate Warrior or something?
X Games.
American Ninja Warrior. Oh, so close.
But if you claim to want to defend the Brotherhood, as you so vociferously did before sun, then you must also be willing to defend it from threats inside these walls.
But he is the master manipulator himself.
We have no other choice.
Got the wrong target.
You are not a threat because you have lost your magic.
How do you know that?
I might have told her.
She probably can tell.
Without it, I'm nothing.
Then you don't deserve it.
I'm stumbling through darkness.
When a Witcher cracks his skull, all we need to do is stick him in a cod and fill him with Veritum, Spurge, and Hawthorne. Chances are, he'll survive.
You, not so much.
You do not have that luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the freak
You
genetics.
said we catch fear. That you have to face it, we mustn't just give up.
There's a more tactful way, I'm sure, of doing that.
That's right.
I wonder if she can become a Witcher, considering she's got that ghost spirit in her.
Let me train.
What's happening?
Tree.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
It's infesting their walls?
Uh-oh.
Looks like it. Wait.
Is it?
Oh, Jesus.
It's her.
Oh, so
thing.
is it going after her?
No. I think that's just she hid that. Well, maybe not. Maybe it is going after her.
Hid what?
Her cloth, her royal cloth.
I was wondering if she hid the cloth or he thinks that something is going after her and grabbed that.
Where are you going?
I'm not a spy.
I'm leaving for Sintra tomorrow.
Oh!
Sentra?
Of course this girl's got... Whoa.
The Jäger!
That's a really good show.
That's crazy.
That's better CGI than The Hobbit.
Oh, facts.
Some of The Hobbit.
That strange feeling that you get like someone's coming after you. Can you describe it to me?
Ooh.
When you think about it, what's the first word that comes into your mind?
Tree.
Trees.
A pole.
A pole?
It's like I'm being pulled.
Pulled towards what?
I don't know.
Yeah, you need to freaking say something, dude.
Maybe that's it. Maybe just darkness is coming for her in all forms. Whoa.
Okay.
What?
Are you following it?
Maybe she has some sense of the, like, Spriggan thing.
Or of all the
whatever
darkness
it's
that's
called.
What do you
happening.
think we'll find here?
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh!
Why does it want me?
Uncontrolled magical power.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he knew that.
She destroyed an entire throne room. I think you inherited that power.
He looks so fucking sick.
Something
does.
like it.
Like,
Good. It's about time.
time. Yeah, you're right.
Uh-oh. The Force calls to me.
I think we're close.
I cracked the earth in half. What?
What? Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, what?
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's missing a hand.
That's the one he cut
It's
off.
Eskel's Leshy.
Dude.
That's okay.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Dude. Whoa.
You gonna drink a potion?
Oh, yeah, that's what you just saw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Run!
What the hell?
Hey, she listened.
Bubble shield.
Oh boy.
Oh,
God.
no.
Did she just go to a different continent?
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, she just ran around
Like in
the corner.
Iceland now? Where are we?
It's gonna be like above her head.
Right behind her. Like Shelob coming out quietly.
Ew, I hate that.
Jump scare. Jump scare. Never mind.
She's gonna fight it.
Scream! Scream! Scream, woman! Do it! Come on, Ciri. Come on! Ew!
Yeah, the hands.
It's like envy.
Oh!
Ooh!
Damn.
There we go. Next time, Ciri, next time. Wow.
Man, he cut that thing from neck to balls.
That's how we do it. Leave the entrails for the wolves to eat.
Do you think it was actually gonna hurt her?
I don't know, like reached out to her, low-key.
Tell me what purpose my death serves now.
Absolution.
Mine.
No, mine.
No.
Mine.
That's really cool. It's like something from Outlander. That's beautiful.
Oh god,
Oh.
it's a beheading. Oh, the king!
Oh, hey, yeah.
They all are these days. Our most trusted advisors are becoming less and less trustworthy.
Yep. That's how I've been feeling, man. That's how I've been feeling.
Something's gonna happen, like she's gonna get her powers back before she cuts his head off or something.
Hopefully. I don't want this guy to die.
Nilfgaardian will be put to death. The North
Remembers.
Damn it, Adam.
and mages alike.
What's she gonna do? Is she gonna cut his head off or not?
Definitely not.
Oh, yeah, I don't see her doing that.
Or an illusion.
The old lady coming back?
Oh no. What if she like chucks the axe at somebody? Oh no.
She gonna be strong enough to do it in one clean blow? Like Theon couldn't?
Oh. Something's gonna happen. There you go. I was about to say, that doesn't look right. Oh shit. Oh shit, what the fuck?
And there's no magic here, so they can't use spells, right?
I don't know about that.
Well, they said that. They said they do intentionally, so no one can cheat it. Oh, wow. Run!
Get on.
Right.
Come on then.
Why save me?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm saving me.
That was my... That might be my favorite episode of Witcher so far, which is... I don't know if that's weird
Overall?
for you.
Overall?
Or the season, you mean?
for the whole season, or for all the series so far, definitely a top 3 for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really liked this episode, and I thought it was really well put together.
Yeah.
I think we've been treated back to back with 2 episodes that were good tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's starting to hit me now. Like, you know how we were just talking about how it's like it takes a while to get into a show. I think I hit my point where it's like I'm into it now.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes certain shows take a little bit shorter. Just depends on the aesthetic. I don't know. There was something about today where it was like, I think where it hit me, weirdly enough, and I know we can jump into the episode.
Yeah.
It was weirdly the dagger guy who got introduced last season. As like kind of random guy. And
Vilgefortz?
Yeah, Vilgefortz. We were all kind of like, at least I know me and Adam were kind of thought it was weird that he got inserted at the end of the show.
I thought it was weird too.
Yeah, like I just thought it was a weirdly placed thing. But just like seeing him like in this episode, like being more fleshed out, and like a couple characters being more fleshed out, I was just like, well, yeah. I thought to myself, I was like, yeah, Game of Thrones, they would like briefly mention people towards an end of a season, kind of teasing, and then next season they're like a main player, and it's like, okay, I should be just as fair to that show as I was with this, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Also, off camera, I was talking to one of our buddies, and he was also saying like he thought season 1's finale was misplaced, and I actually agree with him. The final battle would have actually been a nice premiere for this season because of how important it is to season 2.
Yeah.
Because the episode before that was the one that I really loved, where we learned that Witcher was in the jail cell of Sintra.
He was there the entire time.
Yeah. I think it's just because the way that everyone's stories like peaked, like
came together.
They played it so that the Witcher and Ciri peaked right at the same moment as the battle was happening.
Yeah.
So I understood why it was there, but yeah, it would make sense if at least the battle portion was like,
or if, and I know this is not about the episode, or if like they put the Ciri and Witcher part of the final episode with episode 7 from the first season, and then let episode 8 just be the battle going into season 2.
Okay, yeah.
With that now explained, I'm into the show. I know it's taken too long, but I thought this was a really good episode.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it too. But yes, players that are in this now are like, I mean, like even bringing back like Istrid
and the King,
and
the King too.
At the end,
bringing him
execution.
Back. Yeah, but more so like the King didn't really have, for me at least, didn't have a role other than just being like a human face to like the kings that are mistrusting of the mages. But like bringing Istrid back in his place with Yennefer and Stregobor and his play of like, you know, he has this weird like, you know, whole thing against elves plus against like certain, I don't know, like, you know, like the whole thing with like the Renfrey girl and all, you know what I mean? Like he has like this weird like place where he feels like he has to be like the dominant force that like protects humanity and the world of magic as it is by doing these like super wild things like mass murdering children and stuff like that. But anyways, like you have stuff like that plus Vilgefortz and his role is playing it, and like the whole Yennefer thing was put together like really well, I would say.
And I also think one of the complaints I felt about the show initially is because it's fantasy and because it's big world, I felt like there wasn't a lot of characters to focus on to occupy the world of like main importance. I felt like it was really last season only Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer. And then we had all the ensemble cast, but like I didn't really super engage. And then I kind of thought that we would never return to them. So I think having Vilgefortz come back this episode, I think, or like he was there prior,
but having
first
him be
episode,
like a role,
but having him be a role, having Stregobor come back and like be a big role this episode, having Istrid come back, be a big role, have all the Witchers talk a lot more and engage with Ciri as like kind of more engaging with Ciri than Geralt this episode, and like start to develop. We got one guy who's kind of like bullying her to like train better. We got one guy who kind of cares for her more. The world is feeling more filled, and I think that's important for a show that's like going more grand scale, you know, because I felt the reason I like gravitated more towards the bad guys last season is because I felt like that helped the world feel more filled than the good guy side, or like there was like grandiose things to fill a grandiose world. So now the good guys, I feel like, are doing that well so far for season 2.
Who's Vilgefortz? Can you remind me?
He's the double dagger guy who's like handsome, like
the one who's like the possible traitor.
Yeah.
So you're talking about Yennefer's boyfriend.
That's Istrid.
Oh.
So yeah, Istrid is ex-boyfriend. Vilgefortz, double dagger guy who's now trying to be like the political runner for the mages.
Yeah. What was Tisea saying then?
So, sorry, we can jump into it, but that part is Tisea and him, because they're more politically loved, I think. They're going to be the front runners and the heroes of the battle instead of Yennefer, who's not loved.
Well, remember, at the end of last season, she basically walked in and said, like, they're like, we need to defend this from Nilfgaard. And she was like, honestly, fuck Nilfgaard, but also, fuck y'all. I mean, like, she was, coming in.
It's not a good base to put your platform to run the mages. Yeah. Saying F the mages.
She's borderline, like, anti-establishment. She can't be the face of the new establishment.
Which, I mean, I get, but I don't think she wants to run it anyway.
No, it's just cruddy to not give someone their respect and credit for. Yeah, I mean, like, for doing, it's like Tyrion, like,
exactly
giving them respect for what they did and earned, and, I mean, in fairness, sacrifice, because,
she did.
Confirmed, she can't use magic.
Another huge sacrifice she's made.
Yeah. And so, let's jump into the start. So, Ciri is training with Redbeard,
Lambert and Cohen.
Redbeard,
Lambert and Cohen.
Redbeard and Cohen. Yeah, and she did good over the course of the episode, better slowly.
Yeah.
With some not great help and some better help later on.
Yeah.
I like that he went from, oh, you're afraid to break a nail, or don't mess up your hair, princess, to, you need to do this, come on, I know you can do it.
Yeah, it was hard love.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was apparent right off the bat, because it's like, you're with the murderers of murderers. If you want to live with us, you gotta pretty much be on par with us.
Yeah.
Well, it was also like, it's the tough love, but also the like, all right, listen here, if you're gonna like be a kid and a crybaby about it, like, this just isn't for you.
Yeah.
But then, like, once it's clear, like, okay, I'm bleeding and I'm still going, he's like, all right, you gotta make sure you're doing this. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, and then the Ciri, what we can call the Ciri arc of the episode, came to full circle after the creatures showed up, because that is what they face, and then the line of, when they brought up Lancel, whatever the hell the dude's name is perfection is what is needed. Anything short of that is death. So that comes full circle with the training and everything, and the beasts in the end. And so, and then we also, in that side of the story, the Ciri realm, since we're still on it.
What's with the cloth and the root?
I think it's what you first insinuated. No, what you insinuated after is that darkness is coming for her in different forms.
Well, that monster was trying to come to her for whatever reason, and trying to pull at her. I'm guessing, and because that's why
it was in her vision and it happened.
It was in her vision.
She could see the future.
She had seen it, and that's why Homeboy or Geralt was like, "What do you see? Like,
that was cool.
Feel? What does it
follow
feel like happening? Like, if we followed it, where would you go?
That's so cool.
And she feels like a beacon of darkness to me. Like, I don't know the Witcher stuff, so like I don't have nothing really to go off of.
She's like the ring.
Yeah, in a way. Well, off of what we have right now, I mean, bad stuff is everywhere in this bloody world, but it seems like it does have a tendency to come after her in all these different creature type of ways. I mean, she has had Nilfgaard come for her. She's had the creepy clone creature come from her the whole bloody season. Now the tree, for some reason, is trying to extend its reach to her.
That got sidelined with whatever that thing was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was wild.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that scarab-looking goat
centipede.
But even that, it looked like it teleported specifically her into the whatever biome that maybe it's like its homeworld, its little hub that it lives in. I don't know what was up with that.
I think it was just terrain. Like, it just changed terrain. Like, she just ran around to, like, the river bend, and it was. I know it's wild.
She went from winter to spring.
Yeah,
it wasn't. Well,
it felt drastic to me.
It was just woods, and then like I mean, granted, like they went from woods to now she's in this like rocky place. It's a fantasy world. It doesn't all need to make sense.
There's snow on the ground.
No, there wasn't. Not when they were in the woods. There wasn't in the wood. We can pull. I will pull it up right now. Pull it
I'm
up.
pretty sure it was.
There was no
I'm
snow.
pretty sure there was snow.
There's
Pretty
snow
sure it
up by
was
their
all
castle,
snow.
but there was no snow on the ground there.
While you're looking for that, though.
Well, wait. I wanted to bring something up.
Yeah.
That's like a totally different sidebar. So in Lord of the Rings, whenever there was snow, it was sawdust.
Yeah.
Do you think they're still doing that nowadays, or have they developed something safer than that?
They have fake snow machines. I don't know.
I thought about asking you that.
Yeah, it's a good
when
point.
I saw the snow coming down.
I mean, I know people do like little cheap tricks to make it not freezing for an on-set show. So I assume maybe the Lord of the Rings cast did that to not freeze the actors. Yeah, but while he's looking at that, even the scorpion showed up. And I mean, you could say it was there to just be a monster fighting another monster, but Ciri also seems to have a tendency of things coming for her.
And also, yeah, it reached for her, like we were talking about.
Yeah, and you guys said that too. Yeah,
Play it.
No.
When she gets pulled, it looks like it's more dirt than snow.
Yeah.
Go.
I got you.
When she's with the Spriggan.
Yeah, but dirt's underneath the snow, so when fight's going crazy,
It's snowing!
Yeah.
Okay, well, she didn't teleport to another, like, dimension. She just she just ran away far.
All I'm saying is you can see my confusion, because you go from this to that in one scene. Like, you can see in that shot, she walked out of the snow, but...
You can see some snow is still falling.
So she's around the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Still, it
I'm
looks
just
weird.
saying,
You have to admit
for
that.
a quick one visual shot,
It's like Doctor Strange at a portal.
2/3 of us are in agreement for the weirdness of it.
You guys just always get caught up on, like, but this doesn't make sense. But even though we're in, like, fucking fantasy world. What the I mean, come on.
Yeah,
we're doing this when there's a giant, like, lobster, scarab,
crab people.
My quick scenario answer, my headcanon wasn't far out of the thing. It was me headcanoning magic. I said, oh, maybe it pulled her into, like, its own realm. Come on, there's Skyrim where when you fight the werewolves, they have their own domain that you enter into.
Well, they would say that, though. They would, like, bring it up if it was relevant.
Not in this fucking show. In this show, they give you 8 episodes to realize you're in different time zones.
Well, but that's because that's, like, the trick of it.
But I'm saying, who knows until they tell you that that's a trick. I'm just saying, my conclusion is not misplaced, just to be wondering. Regardless, I thought the Ciri arc was pretty cool. Yeah. Geralt didn't really play a big role in this arc.
No.
We briefly saw him talk to his buddy, who was the Spriggan. That was basically his arc.
And with his dad, Vesemir.
Vesemir?
Yeah.
Oh, right, his surrogate dad, yeah. Who had some sniffles, was upset about it, and...
That was a good moment.
I liked that point. That was a good moment in the episode where he was like, wouldn't you do it if it was, like,
Your
Ciri?
kid.
Like, wouldn't you want to know what happened to Ciri if something came about? And that was sweet. And so, I don't know what the connection is with the wolves, but I know the White Wolf is what Geralt is called.
Well, the wolf is the Witcher's, like...
They have a summoning or something?
Huh?
Do they have, like, a summoning to...
No, it's just, like, their symbol for who they are. I mean, I don't know. There's probably some lore tie of, like, why that is, but I mean, like, that's probably their rituals. Like, when a Witcher dies, they just get eaten by,
Yeah,
a wolf.
Sure.
All their medallions have a wolf?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of
Okay.
them do. Also,
Also,
you could say it's just them getting rid of their bodies so they don't have fucking mages experiment on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I mean, that's something I just thought of, but I mean, like...
That's actually a good idea.
Super random, but yeah.
I don't know if it'll make the cut, but I was saying, I the other day when I was taking the images for the icons or whatever for the show, I realized there was a wolf, a sparrow, and like a little star thing.
Yeah, that was the symbol. It was just on the screen when you went to Witcher. But yes, that does
the 3
symbolize...
main characters.
It does symbolize Ciri and...
Didn't they not come together towards the end of season 1?
Yeah, the final episode, I believe, they were all put together.
And it showed like the main symbol that they do for Netflix for the show.
Yeah.
So Witcher, I'm assuming Yennefer's the sparrow? And
so.
Ciri would be the star.
The sun star type of thing, yeah.
And then today's symbol was the sparrow itself, so...
it was a very Yennefer-heavy episode.
Yeah, so then in Yennefer land, it's the political battle of who wants to become the next leader of the mages.
My favorite, politics.
Yeah. And it was interesting. I thought it was rather interesting as the main focus. Like I said, favorite episode so far.
Yeah, it's cool to break down, like, kind of, like, where everyone's feeling and kind of, like... I don't know, Stregobor's like role in this all, because it's like,
what is he doing here?
Well, I mean,
is he just part of the Mage Council?
They're all part of the Mage Council, but he's just trying to make sure that, you know, he has this weird, not affinity, but like this weird
power,
like, vendetta against
anything that's not human.
Anything that's not human, and also like
that's a threat to him and the council.
Yeah, a threat to him and like human magic. So I mean, he's clearly jaded by, you know, the woman, the woman he was talking about, Falca, that went on a murdering spree and was like a quarter elf and took his hands and everything. Yeah. So again,
that could be magic too, that he's faking that.
I mean, I believe it.
I believe it, honestly, because it makes sense as to why he's so
hated.
It explains
his
demeanor.
Yeah. His demeanor. And also, even if Eastrid is right, because remember, Eastrid was like, no, she was trying to retake her throne that was rightfully hers. And even so, like, you know, there's always two sides to every
story.
Even Eastrid seemed to believe, like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. But, like, Eastrid's side could be true, but just the fact that, like, you know, if Stregobor got burned by the wrath of what the girl was doing,
bad stuff coming from good intent.
Yeah, it could still lead to, like, the extras of, like, she even murdered civilians too, you know, like,
I mean, it's just like Dany's conquest in Game of Thrones has casualties, and Stregobor just happens to be one of the almost casualties of an experience. So distaste comes from that. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just saying, I thought Eastrid's like monolith explanation, I thought that was cool.
That was cool.
He's been
the future.
I know he was doing monolith work, like I said, like archaeologist, but it's cool that like it contains history, and he's like tapping into the past and maybe the future by working on it.
Yeah, well, like there's still a lot like this world we don't really understand. They bring up, like Vesemir brought up, he was like, maybe another conjunction is going to happen. I don't really understand it, so if someone wants to explain it in non-spoilery way in the comments, they can. But I know in the first season they briefly mentioned the conjunction essentially like as like the beginning of life, where like magic. I don't know for sure, but it seemed like the way they explained it was like magic and life meeting and creating like what we have in the world going on. So
this is the wizards we're talking about that.
The conjunction. Vesemir said in this episode maybe another conjunction.
I remember that.
Happen. They said previously. I don't remember who it was brought it up. It might have been. They brought it up multiple times. Like, it was definitely brought up when Tissaia was teaching all them, and they brought it up also when the elves met Geralt that first time. And you know, kind of just like in Middle Earth, the elves were like low key the first people in this world. And they were the ones that learned magic and taught it to them. So that's kind of like what Istrid is doing. He's trying to go back and learn more that maybe that humans didn't pick up on that could help them for today. Even though he seems to be more on the Nilfgaard side of things.
Yeah.
Personally.
And he did say at some point in the episode that he has plans on going back to where the elves have integrated to.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Sintra?
No. They're on they want to go to Sintra.
Okay.
He is planning to go to Sintra now because that's where Nilfgaard is like headquartered at right now, or not headquartered, but that's where they're like holding it down right now.
And we still haven't seen like who's really running it, though, the White Flame yet. So.
Yeah, Empire or something like that.
I'm just waiting for the day. You would think like I know, like I guess it makes sense because I don't really see Witcher anywhere in like. Yeah, it doesn't have a cult following, but like I don't know anything about the Witcher world. But I'm just surprised, like I haven't like even an inkling of what the White Flame is.
Yeah,
like you'd think just from like playing video games or covers of like games or even wallpapers or magazines you would see. But I'm so curious. I don't. Maybe it's not a season 2 thing. Maybe that's why I haven't like come across it through everything. Yeah. But I'm so curious what it is or who it is.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just the emperor, but it might be like the way they like you know how like in Egypt the pharaoh is essentially God. I think that's kind of like what they're not literally saying he is God itself. I'm guessing, but like the spiritual equivalent.
Maybe that's the dagger guy. Maybe that's who Vilgefortz is. Maybe he's the White Flame.
If he was actually the White Flame,
like I don't know. There's a lot of sketchy things. With him, so like today he said I'm not gonna do it, or like I'll do it again. I'll do it next time. And he was talking to
Kahir.
Sahir, I don't know, something like that.
He's trying to take over the Mage Guild.
Yeah. Okay. So who's in charge of the mages?
Right now, it's more so Stregobor and Fringella's
father.
Yeah.
And Tisea was saying Vilgefortz and her are going to try to take over those two.
Yeah, they're trying to have, like, the majority rule of the council or, like, the main role.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if there actually is, like, a seat of power.
Right.
I know Fringella's father always wears, like, a big, like, necklace, so I don't know if that means, like, he is captain, you know what I mean? Or he is king mage.
It never really seemed like there was, like, a head honcho back when Yennefer came to tell off everybody. It just seemed like there was a cluster of people.
But I did get vibes of what you were saying. He seems like he's in charge. And Stregobor, because he's always standing and talking to them.
Well, maybe it's, like, a consensus of the council, but one person makes the final choice at the end of the day, but might not.
I think they vote.
Well, it was by voting because that's what they did last season. But I think it might be more of like
somebody who conducts all the.
Imagine the Jedi Council, but without the Grand Master part, and it's kind of like they're all deciding, but everyone like imagine Yoda's not Grand Master, he's just that, and everyone likes Yoda, and they all agree with Yoda, so like they just vote, you know, kind of like democratically, where they're just like, we all kind of agree with Adam, so like let's all vote Adam's way. So they're trying to get like the rest of the people to sway towards like their opinion.
Okay.
Damn,
that makes sense.
Didn't know that about the Jedi Council.
I mean,
Grand Master. I didn't know that.
Well, not everything lands under Yoda's. It's totally not related to this, but you know what I mean. Not everything's like Yoda's final decision, but I mean, it feels like
Mace sometimes takes control. Occasionally, but that's a whole nother. Well, that's a good analogy. That makes sense for me.
I mean, that's what I feel. That's what it's perceived to be at this point. So
that makes sense too. And then we learned that what's his name? The Daedric guy? Kahir has a barrier covering his mind, so they weren't fully able to tap into what he's hiding in his skull, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the craziest moments actually for me was
Stregobor
getting close to her, put her into a mind prison, and then inside that mind prison attacked her mind.
Yes.
That was crazy. That was like Inception. It was horrible what was happening, but that was really like crazy.
Cool,
And it was working for a moment until Tisea came and kicked his ass.
Yeah, I mean, he literally got in his mind, or in her mind, all the way up to when they were captured in the camp with the elves. Like, he didn't get down to, like, when she went in the tunnel and, like, talking to the witch.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just let him keep doing it so there's no evidence. Like, just show that Yennefer's... Because I think Stregobor, like, he is a dick. I think he's just, like, super skeptic. Like, I feel like he just needs to see all the evidence and be like, you're wrong, dude, but he also has no right to do what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
That, but also he, like, doesn't like and trust... I mean, he doesn't like her just... Remember the whole time when he basically orchestrated Istrid's... Or he basically manipulated Istrid's love for Yennefer just to use her against Tisea because she's a quarter elf.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I
That's how they found out she was part elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of just like a whole like way to like say fuck you Tisea, and like screw over Yennefer because she's part elf. So it's like
Frigilla's father does nothing in this show. Like he's just like, if he's one of the leaders, he is just getting talked all over by Stregobor.
Yeah,
dude needs to speak up.
I mean, look what his daughter became. Like, he kind of just like, man, put my daughter.
That's what I mean.
My daughter's cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, we had a quick scene with Triss. She's just
scarred permanently.
All the girls are going through stuff, and Tisea's feeling it all. And Yennefer made the decision to protect
Kahir.
To save her own skin at the end of the day.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder, you know the part when the witch was like, just say the word.
Yeah.
Come to me, just say the word. I'm guessing that whatever the witch, just like how it's like, just like how she's telling Fringilla, do this and you can win. Like, or you can, like, get on the good side of the White Flame and, like, get Nilfgaard to a better place. And, hey, if you want your elves to progress, live amongst the men. There must be something that she wants Yennefer to do that Yennefer's like, fuck it, fine. Like, I'm going to do it now. But I don't know if it was ever really clear last episode or this, like, what she wants Yennefer to do.
Yeah. Last episode was very not clear. That was a very confusing witch house.
Even when I rewatched it, I still wasn't sure. Like, when I edited it, I was, like, still not very sure what Yennefer's side of it was.
I got no clue.
Boiled down to.
Yeah.
But yeah, she cut him free, and now she's like borderline branded herself a traitor to them. So, which sucks.
Yeah,
because she's the hero of Sodom.
Also, side note, great visuals this episode. CGI is looking good. Creatures once again,
perfect.
Really great. That Spriggan. There's a YouTube series, like little miniature short horror shows that I think blew up on YouTube a couple years ago. And there's like a tree creature in one of them, and it looks just like it.
Yeah.
It did really well. I remember, I don't know who did it, but I remember it was like exploding on YouTube a while back. I'll send you the link so you can show the picture I'm talking about.
Again?
I don't know. It was just a bunch of horror shorts that were done by not amateur like filmmakers, but people really liked it. And there was like a Spriggan creature that looked just like that, but it was birch tree. So
is it more recent, or were you talking about when we were kids?
It was more recent, like probably last 4 or 3 years.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the episode. I mean, again, like Kaer Morhen looks amazing. Every angle, whether it looks like a dwarven built in the mountain keep or the backdrop, even what you said, like the most realistic green screens like you could fucking see.
Yeah, the shot with the two dudes who were just hanging with Ciri when they went over the edge of the cliff, like it blended so well, like the background with them, and then when they turned and looked forward, I was like, oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
it was like really, really good. So people go watch this show, go support them, let them have season 3 and season 4 because I like fantasy. Let them have money so I can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Give them your money.
And I'm saying, give them your money.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Netflix. Because it's not a market substitute. I'm good. I thought it was a good episode. I'm ready for the next episode.
Yeah, me too.
Word. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave the like, hit the subscribe button, the noties, the comments, say what up. Explain stuff when we didn't explain it right. Don't spoil the show, though. Please do not. We want to enjoy it with honest reactions. And hey, we'll catch you on the next one. We're going to punch it.
Bah!